hips and glutes part 2. Let's start in child's pose. Bring your knees wide, reach your arms past your head. A few rounds of practice. Roll your shoulders down from your ear, keep pressing your seat towards your heels, reaching back. Bring your hands to frame your ears. Slowly come back to tabletop. And from here we'll do 3 rounds of flow. And now we're gonna get started. So tuck your toes, bring your hips all the way up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your hips higher. Exhale, look in between your hands, step or hop forward, top of your mat. We'll come to halfway lift, flat back, straighten everything. Exhale, fold forward, reach your arms up. Exhale, pray your hands to heart center. Inhale, reach it back up. Exhale, circle down. Press your palms, step back to plank. Lower knees, chest and chin. Take your back bend, cobra or up down. Tuck your toes, hips up and back, downward facing. Inhale, press your hips up and back. Exhale, look in between your hands. Step forward, top of your mat. Halfway lift, flat back. Inhale. Exhale, relax your head down. Reach your arms past your head. Exhale, pray your hands to heart center. Inhale, reach it back up. Exhale. Halfway. Exhale, fold. One leg at a time. Step it back to front. Lower knees, chest and chin or chaturanga. Take your back bend. Tuck your toes. Hips up and back. Downward facing dog. 2 rounds of breath here. Keep pressing your hips up and back. Deep inhale from your nose. Exhale to side out. One more time. Inhale in. Look in between your hands. Step forward, top of your mat. Halfway lift, flat back. Inhale. Exhale, fold back down. Reach your arms past your head. Exhale, pray your hands to heart center. One last time. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, circle it down. Halfway lift, flat back. Straighten everything. Look forward. Feel your back of your neck getting long as you're taking your inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Press your palms. Step it back. We'll come here to plank. 2 rounds of breath. Deep inhale from your nose. Exhale, lower. Back bend, cobra or up dog. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. Deep inhale from your nose. Exhale, fog it out. 2 more times, just like this. Inhale, right leg lifts up, 3-legged dog. Bend your knee, open your hip. Start to circle your knee, opening up your hip, finding more space in your hip joint. Your circles can be big or small. Once you work on one side in one direction, start to switch, moving in the other direction. And point your toes down, look under your armpit to see your toes. Inhale, straighten your leg. Exhale, lower it down. Other side, left leg lifts up, 3-legged down. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. Start with your knees circles. Keep squaring your shoulders though. Square your shoulders towards the top of your mat. Move with your breath. And reverse. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, your knee to your chest. Squeeze it in. Step your foot between your hands. Press your palms. Step it back to plank. Lower knees, chest and chin. Take your back bend. Tuck your toes. Hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts up. 3-legged dog. Exhale, your knee to your chest. Step your foot between your hands. Come on your fingertips. Lift your toes off the mat. Shift your weight to your right hand. So your right hand is on your mat or your block. Let's start to stack your hips. We won't come to full expression here. We're just kind of exploring half moon. So you're stacking your hips, your left hip on top of your right. Keep both of your hands down on your mat. Deep inhale from your nose. Exhale. Bring your toes back down. Shift your weight forward. Step it in. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Press your palms, step your right foot back. Deep inhale in. Exhale, try the other side. Just stacking your hips, working with this dynamic. Flare your toes, flex your feet. Deep inhale in. Exhale, bring it back down. Press your palms, step it back to plank. Shift your weight forward, bend your elbows, lower shoulder. Up dog, deep inhale from your nose. Exhale, tuck your toes, hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts up. Exhale, you need your chest, squeeze it in. Step your foot between your hands. Come on your fingertips, lift your heart. Back heel comes down. Warrior two. Reach your arms out. Rotate your toes and come to wide-legged forward fold. Deep inhale from your nose, circle your arms up. Exhale, circle down. And bring your hands under your shoulders. Relax your head and your neck. 3 rounds of breath here. Keep shifting your weight towards your toes. And squeezing your elbows together. Long, deep breath. Inhale, halfway lift, float back. Come on your fingertips. Exhale, fold forward. One more time. Halfway lift. Straighten your arms. Lengthen back of your neck. Exhale. And again, not going to fold forward. Go ahead and reach for your shins and kind of press them back. Straighten your spine. Exhale to fold. Your elbows are pointing to the sides. Relax your head down. Bring your hands back down on your mat. You may nod your head. Yes and no. Inhale, press your hands down and move them towards the edge of your mat. Deep inhale in. Bring your gaze forward. Bend your knees. Start to step your feet in together. Or half them together. Straighten your legs. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Press your palms. Prepare to step it back out. Jump it out. Forward fold. Reach for your ankles or your calves. Relax your head and your neck. And let your belly hang down as we notice this in myself. So you really need to squeeze it in as much as you can. Keep squeezing your navel towards your spine. And come to halfway lift, flat back. Straighten everything. Rotate, shorten your stance, so bring your feet in a little bit. Rotate your left toes towards top of your mat. And start to rise to warrior two. Other side. Roll your shoulders up, exhale. Back and down. Cartwheel your arms to frame your foot. Tuck your back toes. Shift your weight forward. Step your foot in, forward fold. Halfway lift, flat back. Inhale. Exhale. Fold forward. Reverse one dive. Reach your arms up. Exhale. Prayer hands to heart center. 2 rounds of breath here. For an extending pose, you may need a strap or a tie or anything long enough that can support your pose. If you're familiar with this pose without a strap, that's also good, whatever works for you. All balancing poses starts the same way. Your feet should be hip width distance, find a gazing spot, and relax in your body as much as possible. No expectations here. Deep inhale from your nose. Exhale, relax. If you need to take another one, go ahead. Deep inhale. Exhale. And from here, shift your weight to your right foot. Start to lift your left foot off the mat. Your toes may hover. From here, bring your knee in towards your chest. Bring it as high as you can. If you have your strap, go ahead and make a loop. Bring it right on the balls of your feet. I'm going to start to work your leg straight. Once you get here, drop your hip down. Your right hip will drop down. Opposite arm reaches up. If you're doing this without a strap, without any assistance, you'll be hooking. Bring your index and middle finger to wrap around your big toe. Same thing. 3 rounds of breath here. Deep inhale in. Exhale. Open it up to 45 degrees. Keep reaching your opposite arm up. 2 rounds of breath here. Crown of your head reaches up. Exhale, bend your knee. Bring it back to center. Release your foot, let it lower down. Deep inhale in. Exhale, let it go. Move to the other side. Another thing you can reach for is your ankle. You can reach for your ankle or your shin. Outer edge of your foot. Inhale, crown of your head reaches up. Exhale, take it to the side. Inhale in. Exhale, bend your knee. Bring it back to center. Let go of your foot, lower it down. Reach your arms up, inhale. Exhale, circle it down. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. 3 rounds of breath. Inhale, press your palms. If you jumped your feet wide before, if you have it out before, felt good, that's good. You can go ahead and do that, repeat it. If not, just step your feet out. And come to wide-legged forward fold. Relax your head, relax your neck. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold, fold. Walk your feet in just a little bit. And start to rotate your right toes out towards front of your mat. Bend your right knee and come on your left heel. Flare your toes, flex your feet. You can stay here, bring prayer hands to heart center for extra balance. 3 more rounds of breath. Deep inhale in. Exhale. Inhale, crown of your head reaches up. Exhale, switch sides. Deep inhale. Exhale, bring it down. Now we're going to start to switch back and forth. Just kind of do it as gracefully as you can. Keep your hands down on your mat. Keep your spine straight as much as you can. Don't hunch over too far forward. One more time. Come to your right knee, bend your right knee, come on your fingertips, lift your heart. Inhale. Exhale, press your palms down, switch sides. Come on your right heel, lift your heart. Now bring your right heel in, and we'll come to squat. Toes out, heels in. Resist your knees with your elbows with your knees. Lift your chest up. Deep inhale. Equal exhale. Rock front to back and side to side. Resisting your knees with your elbows with your knees. So just kind of getting this resistance back and forth to lift your chest up. And if this feels good, it's where your edge is, you can stop here. If you want to do more, you can start to press your right hand down, left arm reaches up. Once you do this, circle it back behind you to bind behind your low back. If this feels good, you want to add more, your opposite arm is going to do the same. Right arm reaches up. Now you're reaching for opposite elbows. Two rounds of breath. Get out the same way you got in. Release your arms, bring your hands in front of you. Press your palms down, straighten your legs. Take a forward fold. Your feet are still wider than hip width distance. Inhale, halfway lift flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Press your palms, hop your feet out wider. Rotate your right toes towards top of your mat. Walk your hands around to frame your foot. I will take half moon full expression. If you have your block, bring in the outer edge of your foot. Start to shift your weight forward, stack your hips. Flare your toes, flex your feet. Deep inhale. Exhale slowly with control. Bring both of your hands down on your mat. Frame your foot a little bit forward, front of your toes. And come to warrior 3. I'm going to take it with prayer hands, heart center. Inhale in. Exhale. Lower your back toes. Reach your arms up. Exhale, circle it down. Back knee comes down. Step it back. Knees parallel. Take child's pose for 2 rounds of that. If you want to build more heat, stay down facing down. Any arm variation you're comfortable with. Inhale, back to tabletop. Tuck your toes, hips up and back, downward facing. Inhale, right leg lifts up, 3-legged up. Exhale, your knee to your chest. Step your foot between your hands. And we'll come to half moon. If you have your block, set it up. Inhale in. Exhale, stack your hips. Inhale to gaze up to your fingertips. Exhale, both of your hands down, fingertips down, warrior 3. Drop your hip down, and prayer hands to heart center. Inhale, straighten your spine. Exhale, lower your fingertips down, back heel comes down. Reach your arms up. Crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, back heel comes down. Warrior 2. Toes in, heels out. Last time. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, back by your sides. Bring your hands to your hips, squeeze your elbows together. Deep inhale. Lift your heart toward the sky and point your tailbone down. Your exhale, lead with center of your chest, start to take a forward fold. This time, reverse your fingertips, pointing back behind you. If you have a block, you can have it under your head. It's a different variation. Deep inhale. Start to unwind, getting out of the pose. Step your feet in or hop it in. Press your palms down. Forward fold. 3 rounds of breath here. Inhale, root your feet to rise all the way. Prayer hands to heart center. We'll take our second balancing pose. Inhale, right knee in to your chest. And bring your hand to your hips. And press your chest forward, straighten your leg, bring your leg parallel to your mat. Deep inhale, equal exhale. And bring your ankle across, come to standing pigeon. Inhale, reach your arms up. 3 rounds of breath here. Flare your toes, flex your feet. If you want to add more, bring your gaze between your hands. Prayer hands together. Press into your heart center. If you're happy here, stay. If you want more, bend your left knee, start to sink your hips down. Your fingertips may come to a block or to the floor. Relax your head and your neck. 5 rounds of breath here. Let me straighten your left leg. Take a deeper fold if this is accessible. And find the halfway lift. Bring your fingertips down or wherever you are. Straighten your spine, gaze forward. Gentle bend in your left knee. Prayer hands together. Trace them back. Come back the same way you got in. No rush, take your time. Prayer hands to heart center. One big inhale in. Exhale, kick it back out. Lower it down. Walk your feet, kind of getting some sensation back. If you lost it, and just switch it to the other side. Take it to the other side. Five rounds of breath. And find your halfway lift. Exhale, bend your right knee and start to rise back. Prayer hands to heart center. Straighten your leg, kick it back out. Hands to your hips. Squeeze your elbows together. Inhale, lift it high. Exhale, lower it down. Take one round of flow or child's pose. Inhale up. Exhale down. Halfway up. Exhale. Step back to plank or half to chaturanga. Hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, press your hips up. Exhale, lower them down and come on all fours. And cross your ankles, rock back and come to sit, crossing it. And bring your legs straight in front of you. Bring your right knee in towards your chest. And squeeze it in. Soft shoulders, soft face. Inhale, opposite arm lifts up. Hug your knee closer to your chest and take a twist. Twist away from your knee. If you want to add more, hook your elbows outside of your knee. And gaze past your shoulder. Inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, let go of your knee. We'll come to fire log. So from here, start to release both of your legs straight. Bring your left leg in, and your right leg is right on top. So your ankles are stacking on top of your knees. You're gonna look down to see a triangle. Look down between your legs, see a triangle. Sometimes you might need a blanket right here between your leg and your knee, so your bone right here is not digging inside your leg. Just gonna find your seat. Take your time. You can bring your block here in this big gap. It's gonna start to relax as we're sitting in this pose. Inhale. Exhale. If this is plenty, you feel like you can breathe already, stay here. If you feel like you have a little bit more space, you want a little bit more, start to walk your fingertips in front of you. Until you come to your edge. Squeeze your navel in towards your spine. Relax your head towards your knees. 5 rounds of breath here. And keep both of your feet active. Flare your toes, flex your feet. And here you really need to connect with your breath. Now just walk your hands in, straighten your legs in front of you, move in any way to feel more sensation, get some sensation back. I'm gonna switch to the other side, left knee in towards your chest. Squeeze it in. And take your twist. Stay or hook your elbow on the outside of your knee. Inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, switch sides. Opposite leg comes on top. Make your adjustment check with your alignment. If you need to wiggle my seat a little bit, a few times to find my sit. Bones connected. Five rounds of breath here. Inhale to unwind, walk your hands in, lift your heart. Straighten your legs in front of you, circle your ankles, point and flex. Move towards top of your mat, bring your knees in towards your chest, grab them in, give yourself a hug, and rock back. Come all the way to your back, with your knees in, rock side to side. Keep your right knee hugged in, straighten your left leg down on your mat. And you can grab your strap if you have it. Bring it on balls of your feet and straighten your leg. Switching your strap to your right hand. Deep inhale in. Exhale your left arm out and start to bring it to the side, stretching your IT band. You keep pressing your left hip down on your mat as much as you can. Gaze away from your foot. 2 more rounds of breath here. Inhale, gently bring it back to center. Exhale, take it to the other hand, bring it across from your body. Come on the outer edge of your left hip. Keep pulling your right shoulder down. Inhale, bring it back to center. Exhale, switch sides. Inhale in. Exhale out. Bring it back to center. Switch to your other hand. Take it across. You have to go slow here. Alright. Inhale to unwind. Stack your knees, bring it back towards your chest. Wrap your arms around your knees. Rock side to side. Bring your left foot down. Right ankle comes on top of your left or above of your left knee. Inhale, bring your arms bare sides. Walk your left heel in and lift your hips up. Keep pressing your right knee down or away from your hook, or clasp your hands under your seat. You may stay here or tuck your shoulders, pump your chest up. Inhale to lift up. Exhale to lower down. Switch sides. Straighten both of your legs. Kick them up. Right heel comes down. Sole of your foot comes down. And switch sides. Before you do anything, go ahead and press your knee away from you. Just kind of to open your hip joint. Getting some sensation. And sit yourself up for traditional bridge. Inhale. 2 rounds of breath. Exhale. And bring both of your knees in, back towards your chest, squeeze them in, and release. Arms by your sides or into a T. Straighten your legs. Let your feet drop the edges of your mat. Take as much time as you need, as much space as you need. Take a deep cleansing breath in. Exhale, let it go. 2 more times. Deep inhale from your nose. Exhale. Let go of anything that you don't need and doesn't serve you. Just let it go, release. One last time on your own. You may stay here, bring prayer hands to your heart. Press your thumbs to your heart center. Connect with your breath, with yourself. Bring prayer hands to center of your forehead. Bring your knees back to your chest. Wrap your arms around your knees. Squeeze them back in and rock to your right side. Fetal position. Resting on your hands. And press your palms. Come back to cross-legged seat with your eyes closed. Since this is hip opening, so we can come to half lotus or full lotus if you have it. And prayer hands to heart center. 3 rounds of breath here. Lift your hands to your forehead. Exhale, fold forward. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope to see you next time. Hope you keep watching the videos. Namaste.